Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you today? Since I haven't done a reading for you before, I'd like to explain real quick kind of how this works, at least for me. We all work different. I see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me, but they also show me pictures, and I call it spiritual charades. I try to describe the picture the best I can. There's always a reason for whatever they show or say. If it doesn't make any sense now, keep it in mind because you'll either see it later, remember it later, okay, or somebody else will, oh shit, she interrupted me, I forgot where I was, or somebody else will validate it for you later. So just keep it in mind. There's always a reason. This is not an exact science. We communicate the best way we can. Sometimes you're going to have to stretch it outside the box a little bit. And she won't give me all the details. Details are none of my business. She will keep feeling something. She will hope, okay, she will hopefully give me just enough so you know what she's referring to. Keep getting, I don't know what I'm getting. It's weird because they never bother me during my intro. So, anyway, of course, I live here. I know a few of the details. So, we're going to try to, hopefully, she'll validate that it's her without giving me details that I would already know. So, it makes it harder for me to do it with people I know or know of. So you get validation that it's her for sure. She's got somebody with her. Oh, darn it. I don't remember his name. The man that was in the wreck with her. He's standing by her. I believe his last name starts with an F. I don't want to say his name. Gives her a kiss on the cheek and he walks backwards because this is not his time to be here, but he wanted, or they wanted, she wanted, I don't know which one wanted. It's their show, it's their ball game. Within reason, they can do it or say anything they want, at least with me. He just wanted to step forward, show he was there. Then he's stepping backwards. This is not his time, it's her time. And as he's walking away, he's saying he's sorry. I believe he's saying he's sorry to you. Not sure what he's apologizing for. Anyway. Okay, so she wants me to explain, even though this isn't coming out of her mouth, how I've learned that all this works. And I always use the example of a head-on collision. So kind of fits. That you probably have heard stories of people like hovering over the accident scene and seeing themselves on the ground with the paramedics. Absolutely true. I don't know that that's true 100% of the time, but that actually they lift your soul, your spirit out of your body before the point of impact. I hate to start the reading off with this. That's what she wanted. So that your soul, your spirit doesn't have that much more to cleanse when we get on the other side. So they don't. Our body is our vehicle to run around here on earth with, our soul, our spirit. It's our little car to run around on earth with. So when we don't need it anymore, it doesn't matter that it hurt because your spirit and your soul has already departed. I hope that makes sense. I think she thinks that will help you if you know that. So know that someone keeps pulling me away from what I'm supposed to be doing. Not in a bad way. So she wants you to know that that's the way it worked for her. I love you, Mommy. I love I love you very much, Mommy. So she's coming up and grabbing me from behind. So she's back here. She puts her right arm around my neck and she's got her face up against me here and kind of a hug. You should feel her. You should feel her doing that to you. It could feel like a pressure where her arm is. It's almost like there's a picture of you guys like that, where she's got her arm around your neck and she's up against your cheek. You should feel that on. Oh my gosh, I'm stuttering. You should feel that on your cheek. Everybody feels the energy different. It could feel like a warmth. It could feel like a tingling. It could feel like a bug crawling. It can feel like a pin sticking you. It just depends on how they come across with it and how you receive it. But those are some of the ways you'll feel it. I think you're gonna feel. She's saying she thinks you're gonna feel more like a pressure, like the pressure of her face over here, the tickle of her hair, and the pressure of her arm around here. Know that when you're in really, really deep grief, and I know this hasn't been too terribly long, that it is harder for them to get through to you with these things and signs and stuff, which makes no sense to me because that's when you really need them. So, but it's like deep grief puts a wall up, and it's really hard to get through. And once that starts easing, then you'll get a lot more. And I asked them for unique signs, but she's talking about butterflies. Butterfly kisses, butterflies. So watch for the butterflies. They can be in pictures, they can be on a billboard, they can be in a magazine, they can be on Facebook. It doesn't matter where they appear. Let's see, she's talking about orange butterflies. Orange. See, mine are white. And one time these two butterflies came up around me, and I said, "That's not good enough because it's always white from my loved one who's up there." And I will swear on my life, those two butterflies left, and a white one came back and circled me and left. Just and watch for the repeating butterfly. It's not going to be every single butterfly in the world. You might see a whole herd. I don't know what a group of butterflies is called. Orange butterflies when you walk out your door. You could just consistently start seeing an orange butterfly. Orange. So watch for the repeating things because they even do that to me until I get it through my thick head. Oh, that's a sign, dummy. She says, "Know that I love you. Know that I appreciate you." Okay. Know that I've done some really dumb stuff in my life that you should have been mad at, but you weren't. You supported me. You loved me. She goes, "You know what I'm talking about." And I appreciate you for always having my back, even when you should have been discouraged with me. You're a great mom. Don't doubt yourself. She's very strong. She's very calm. She's very strong. She's very good. She's good. She's peaceful. I feel a lot of love coming from her. There's no anger. There's no oh crap, you know, kind of heavy feelings. She feels very, very good. She's even kind of mellowing me out. So she says the two most important things are that you know she's at peace and you know it did not hurt. Excuse me. Um, She showed herself as heavy, and then she showed herself just in front of my eyes getting really slim. She says, I can be any shape or size I want to now. I don't have to fight a diet anymore. All is good, Mom. Oh, she wants me to tell you, I promise you 1,000%. She can hear you. She can see you. Talk to her all you want to. Just trust that she can hear you, and she'll show you little signs along the way. Something rattling in your house. She's pushing. See little signs. God dang it! I keep getting distracted with them for her for some reason. I don't usually. Something rattling in your house. There'll be something rattling in your house. So you'll be sitting in one room. It usually never happens when you're in the same room. I don't know why. Like you'll leave a room. She's kind of leaning me towards the kitchen, and you'll hear something. Or you might be sitting in the living room watching TV, and you'll hear something rattle in the kitchen. It may not be the kitchen. Don't hold me 100% to that room. So listen for the rattling noise. Usually it's very soft. I can't tell what kind of a rattle it is. Usually they'll show me like spoons rattling so you know what the sound will be, or paper rattling. It's almost, it's not an exact sound that I can pick out. It's kind of like somebody, like if everybody has a little junk drawer in their kitchen, it's kind of like somebody rambling around in the junk drawer, like moving stuff around. There's no one sound to pick out. She's also showing opening cabinet doors in the kitchen. So watch for the cabinet doors. You might shut it and come back in. It might be open or vice versa. And you'll just think maybe when the kids did it or something. Give my babies a kiss for me. Her son that got hurt, she snuggles up next to him. Now, like using her energy to try to help heal him, keep him safe, calm his anxiety. So know that almost all children and animals, they can hear them, they can see them, no problem at all. Until kids get to be about 9 or 10, and then they start going, people are going to think I'm crazy if I tell them I know my mom's here. If I feel my mom, I hear my mom. So then they start shutting it down because they know society's going to poo-poo them. I don't remember how old he is, but she's not showing if he interacts with her or not, if he actually knows she's there yet. And again, in deep grief, it may take a little bit for that to happen. Usually kids are way more accepting of this than us people that have been told it's bad and we can't do it and we can't have imaginary friends, which is bull. She says, don't forget to put the ice cream back in the freezer. She's trying to validate that it's her. So this could be that you're going to go in there and find some ice cream sitting out that somebody left out and it's melting. Doesn't mean she put it out. It could be she used to do this, leave the ice cream out, not put it away, and that's something she would get in trouble for. Don't know exactly why she's mentioning this. Never waste a message. Know that my heart still lies with you, Mom. My heart still lies with you. Okay, so she's shown me, okay, you know how dandelions turn white? Kids blow all the little white seeds all over the place. She's showing me a bigger one, and I have one here somewhere that I found as a sign, but yeah, it's in the other room. It could be either or. It could be a regular dandelion thing, or it could be the bigger thing, whatever flower that is. I don't know. Anyway, Um, she just keeps showing me a picture of herself holding one of those up. I don't, it looks more like the moon instead of the sun behind it, and she's getting ready to blow these seeds out. I don't know if you're going to find a picture like this, if you just remember her doing it all the time. I'm not sure how she's trying to validate herself with this. You're going to see somebody doing this in the near future, and it can be on a movie, it can be in real life, it can real life, in a picture as you walk through the store. Something about make a wish. Something about making a wish. She's holding it up with this sun or moon behind it. It looks more like a moon. And blowing this. And it says make a wish. This looks like a picture. So they the things they show me don't always come across exact, but I try to describe them exact just in case. Sometimes it's just a vague way of them getting their point across. There is something good that's going to come out of all of this. I know you can't see it now, just trust it. My life was not for naught, N-A-U-G-H-T, which means my life was not for nothing. Just know that I will always be there to support you, and I will see you again. She gets a little cocky. She goes, who else would be waiting for you when it's your turn? But you're not even close to that, so don't worry about it. I don't remember the young man's name that was with her, but she wants everyone to know that he's fine. She has run across him, like they just proved when he came in. And everything's the way it should be. Okay, she says, this isn't so bad. She's run across somebody she calls her sister from another mister. The girl is dark skinned. I would say she's, oh good grief, I'll say the wrong word. African American. Pretty close to her age, slim, and she has her arm around this girl like this is my sister from another mister that I connected with when I got up here. She says there's a grandma that was waiting for her when she got there. And I always tell people the little lady next door can feel more like your grandmother than your real blood grandmother clear across the country that you talk to once a year. So this is somebody that she felt a grandmotherly connection with. And she's a tough lady. Like, tough may be not the right word, strong. Very strong lady. Very, yes, type of lady. Um, she says a very knowing lady, like Knowing, a little heftier. And they were very excited when they saw each other. She says she's in good hands. I like how these older grandmas, they always show themselves in the kitchen when they come through. That's what grandmas did back then. They all cooked. They all cooked and cleaned. They sure loved to always pop in and almost always in the kitchen. Give my babies a hug for me. They will be seeing me. So, and she literally means they will be seeing her. Life is what you make it, Mom, and you always tried to make me see that. It's about our choices. So life is what you make it. I was starting to understand that a little bit. But it is true, and I can see that now. You know what y'all say about hindsight? Just remember I love you, and I still do. Love never dies. And she's right. Love is an energy. Quantum physics can even tell you can't kill energy. Love is an energy. It's the highest form of energy there is, and it's the highest form that they want us to get to, and we really suck at it down here. We keep forgetting love is the highest form of energy, and that's what we're supposed to do.
Rhonda, here is your reminder. Asses.
Oh my goodness.
Rhonda, here is your reminder. Asses.
I don't know if you can hear that. My ALEXA. Anything that happens to me during a reading is meant for you. And my reminder went off to go get my lashes done. I have to leave in a few minutes. And it says, Rhonda, here's your reminder. Asses. ASSES. I don't know how that fits in here, but that's kind of hysterical. I don't know why it fit in right when I was saying that. There's never coincidence. There are very few coincidences in this world. Most things happen on purpose for a reason. So with that, she's going to leave. And what am I trying to get one more thing from her? Okay, I'm trying to get another sign from her. She may not have quite figured it out yet. We aren't all perfect in knowing when we get there, which I thought we would be. I thought we would all be angels. No. So we don't know everything, so she's still trying to figure out the signs.
Your mama's calling back.
My mom is calling.
For no real reason, but just a chat.
Like I said, whatever happens, maybe your phone's going to go off.
Or about how dad has gotten fat.
I don't want to hit the F button on my phone. Sorry.
Your mama's calling back.
Watch for your phone to do something. Watch for it to pop up a picture of her phone number. It may actually call you from her number. Just watch for that to happen. So I asked for another sign. I like the unique ones. So there you go. Watch for those things to happen. She did it just in time as she was getting ready to leave. Okay, so I asked her for something else, hey. Anyway, with that, she's leaving. Much love to you. And if you get what you think might be a sign, or you're wanting to know about more signs, just pop in and ask, and I'll see what I can get for you. Your hometown people, even though I don't know you, it just didn't feel right taking your money. Sorry. That's the way I work. I'm not in this for the money. I'm in this to buy me a little Pepsi. If I was in it for the money, I'd be charging a hell of a lot more. I'm just waiting to see if she's going to say something else. Got to go get to my ass's appointment. Much love to you, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Later. Don't be afraid to ask if you have a question about something. It may take me a while to get back to you because I have a lot of messages all the time. Don't be afraid to ask.